Hey everybody, this is Lex Frieden in Houston, Texas. I'm sorry I cannot be there with you today. Other commitments preclude me from traveling, but I am so pleased to have the opportunity to speak to a whole crowd of Razorbacks. I mean, I guess y'all are Razorbacks. I was looking for my hat and I couldn't find it. But my sister lives in Little Rock, and a shout out to her. Before I go very far with these comments, I want to thank Dr. Robinson for his support of this program, and also Ms. Colbert Diaz and Ms. Johnson for supporting the program as well. And of course, my old pal, Aaron McCullough. Aaron used to work with me, and he was and still is one of the best ADA lawyers and advocates in the country. So here we are, a few years after the ADA and a few months before the 35th anniversary. So I hope y'all are planning activities for next July 26th. In the meantime, we're taking the opportunity to recognize some heroes in Arkansas in the disability movement, and I want to congratulate all of you winners today. ADA was a landmark piece of legislation. Everybody with a disability in the United States benefited from it. All the family members of people with disabilities benefited from it. Universities benefited, businesses benefit. It effectively changed our society and our economy and many other aspects of our lives. It moved the built environment and took barriers away that were both physical and social. And people with disabilities now, based on the data we have from our surveys, have a higher quality of life than they might have had without the ADA. You guys in Arkansas have to be advocates because the law alone doesn't enforce itself. We do. If you see something, say something. If you are treated in a way that does not feel right, file a complaint. There's no penalty. If you see someone else treated or mistreated, or if you see handicapped parking spaces that aren't enough in front of the store, if you see buildings that are not accessible, that you cannot use the toilets in, if you can see anything, if you're hearing impaired and you can't find interpreters at public events, if you're visually impaired and you can't get a help with the menu at a restaurant, all of these things clearly are violations of the ADA, and it will only be improved. It can only get better if we as advocates assume the responsibility of enforcing the law by letting the authorities know when these acts of discrimination occur. And I guarantee you, if you file a complaint with the U.S. Department of Justice or the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, you will have that complaint seriously regarded and investigated. It may take them a little while, but the good thing is it goes on the list. And the more complaints they get about certain businesses, certain practices, certain employers, the harder line they're going to follow. So be your own self-advocates. Advocate for others. The ADA is a powerful piece of legislation, but only if we use it. Only if we use it the way it was intended to be used. Don't abuse it, but use it. Hey, you guys enjoy the celebration there. Again, kudos to the heroes and the award winners. I look forward to being in Arkansas maybe next year to celebrate face-to-face with you guys. Have a great day.